at the base of the branches, and at 40 feet, I put that 3-ounce egger right between them.
Well, that's good. That's good.
My luck, I'd cast over the branch and wrap around the branch about 14 times.
And just to make it clear, the potato guns aren't that expensive to make. I mean, it's all it is PVC. The most expensive part of the whole damn thing is the trigger mechanism and the hose that go down to your, either your bottle that you have compressed air, or some guys have a small bottle hooked to the bottom, so they can just make it a lot easier. But it's not expensive. I think mine cost everything to put together. I think was like about $60.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Today, the most expensive thing is the hairspray you use.
The most expensive part was the switch.
Yeah, the igniter.
The switch there let the air out.
Yep.
All the rest of it, like I said, I got black PVC, and I use that, and just a little bit of PVC glue, put it together, bang bang. It took me about a half an hour to put the damn thing together. I tried the other things I had. I tried the bow and arrow with the fishing line. It would work, but you couldn't get the accuracy with it. At least I couldn't anyway. And I'm pretty damn good with bow and arrow. To be fair, Jeff.
And my name is Kay. Well, Jimmy, how the trees that Mark's got down there, how tall are they, do you know?
What, where Mark lives?
Yeah, where he's going to put his antenna.
I don't know. They're all close to 100 foot over there.
Yeesh.
You can put them up high if you want. But nobody's helping them, so they'll never go up. They'll never go up.
Well, Mark won't take the day off so he can go over there and help them.
That's it.
Well, unfortunately, there are people who can't take days off because of their jobs, and if they do, well, they lose their jobs.
Yeah.
When you got the house payment and everything else to make, like me, I worked all the time I could work. It was funny because my ex used to bitch at me all the time. She's like, all you do is work. I said, well, all you do is drink. So as long as you keep drinking, I got to keep working.
I love that.
Well, just tell her you'd stop drinking and go get a job. They wouldn't have to work so hard.
Oh, no, she had a job. She had a full-time job. She had a full-time job making good money, and she quit because she didn't want to work night shift because she couldn't drink beer.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, she had a good job, a good position.
Yeah, me and her was averaging, 120,000, 130,000 a year down here. For this area, that's good money. And I lost my job at the plant when the plant shut down and moved, and she turned around and quit her job the next week. Like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah.
My youngest daughter just went to work for insurance claims down there for the disabled there, and she works remotely from home from New York City. And She makes 95. You know, they upped her $30,000 from what she was making at locally in Syracuse, and she works from home. And they just turned around and gave her a $5,000 bonus check for Christmas.
Man, unbelievable.
Well, all those people, government workers that are down there in Washington, they better get used to getting their ass back into work every day, or they're going to lose their jobs.
And I gotta say one thing about Michael J. My youngest daughter, I mean, she's up. You know, she checks in there at 9 o'clock every morning, and she's on the computer sometimes until 8, 9 o'clock, just doing, billing and, the bookkeeping for these companies.
Well, she's one of the good ones, Gary, but, in the swamp, you got these people, one clown there, he's supposed to be doing work, and he's in a bubble bath. I mean, and then the idiot, I should call him something else, but I won't, but the idiot has the nerve to put that on the net. If I was his boss and I saw that, I'd say, mister, enjoy your bubble bath, because it's the last one you're going to get on my dime.
Well, Michael,
13 people that are having the orgies in the VA.
Put it on the net is that is what he's doing, because he knows nothing will happen.
What's going to happen now?
Now, I think I doubled with Art there. I said, what about the 13 people that were having the orgies in the VA?
Yeah.
And the poor, people in the hospital and the VA down there can't get decent, service.
It sounds like somebody was getting service.
Yeah, the administration.
I'd never have nothing to do with the VA. No way, Jose. I'd rather die first.
That's what my father says.
Now, it depends on who you are. Now, my father-in-law got good service in the VA, but, some of my other buddies that went there got lousy service, so I don't know what the hell the deal is.
Yeah, it's sad.
I was listening to that, it was a podcast, and they were talking about veterans, if they went to the VA and asked for help with their money situation, that they were taking their gun rights away from them. And I don't know how in the hell they could do that, but they were saying that they wasn't mentally competent. And so Trump's going to have to do some changing.
Just because you need help with your finances doesn't mean that you're mentally incompetent.
I agree. I absolutely agree. But that's what they were doing. So I don't know. They're going to have to. I hope Trumpy Bear gets in there and says, "You ain't doing this." And yeah, that's a bunch of crap.
Well, when did they start doing that?
They've been doing it for a while, I guess.
Jimmy, last week when I went in to see my GP doctor there, the first 30 questions were on your mental health. And you know what I told that nurse? She got pissed off at me. She says, I did not come in here for a mental exam. I come in here for a physical exam. Oh, she got irated.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she says, well, we don't determine this. This is all done by the Medicare.
Well, this lady she was new, and she started asking me some stuff, but she knew to only go so far with me, because she was kind of reading me. I was kind of rough around the ridges with her anyway, so she treaded it very lightly.
And when the doctor comes in, I was telling him about that. He says, no worries. He says, I just took care of that. You passed.
Well, same thing happened to me, Gary. I'm sure that. Same thing happened to me. Last time I went to the doctors, I got this whole list, like 50 questions. Now, and on health, on memory, on this and that and the other thing. And I said the same thing. I didn't come in here for a mental exam. I come in here for my annual checkup. I mean, I said, what the hell do you think I'm here for?
I know, it's just ridiculous what they want to put you through.
I had the same thing at my last physical.
Something new the government wants to do. They'll do anything to, deny you of, service. Or did Rivers say, my dad's nuts anyways?
Yeah. My answer is yeah. I feel safe at home. As long as I got my 10 millimeter within 5 feet of me, I feel very safe.
Yeah, the problem with this state now is we're a red flag state, so people can report you, and it's confiscate, and then you go fight it in court. It's you don't get your day in court. They'll confiscate first, and then you have to go fight it.
Yep, and that's New York. And usually when they confiscate your weapons, you don't get them back.
Well, I live in Pennsylvania, and we have the castle doctrine here. So, all I got to do is feel threatened. And if I feel threatened, if I really feel threatened, then I can use whatever force is necessary.
Yeah, well, Michael, this all has to do with, if you have a neighbor who, doesn't like you, they can put a complaint in. If he's irrational, he does crazy stuff on the street, and he shouldn't be able to have a gun. You could lose your guns over that.
Yep, the same way we're here, Art. The sheriff's office will come in, confiscate your guns, and you got to go to court. They don't even, no questions asked about you, the gun holder. It's all about the red flag complaint.
Yeah, it's the thing that makes it really unconstitutional is that you're guilty until proven innocent, which is just the opposite of the way it should be.
Yep, this is true.
Well, that's what all these states are doing now. They're making up their own constitutional things, which they have the right to do, but it can't. Federal law always subsumes state law. The feds say you can do it, you can do it. The states can't stop you from doing it.
We have a governor, and she's an idiot, to be polite. And I'm wondering what's going to happen, because she's already challenged she won't provide any state police help with the illegals. So I'm waiting to see how far up Trump jams it on her. So we'll see.
Art, it sounds like you're living in New York.
You know what's going to happen? I tell it's going to happen. First of all, the federal government's going to take away all their funds for the state. If the state doesn't pay the federal government what they're supposed to pay them, the feds will come in, they'll arrest the governor, they'll arrest anybody else, throw them in the clink, and charge them with whatever the law might be.
I can't wait for that day.
And then they're going to take the federal funding away from them.
That was the first thing I said they're going to do. They're going to take the federal funding away, and then if the state decides that they're not going to give the government their money, then the feds are going to come in, and they're just going to take the governor or anybody else who had anything to do with it, and they're going to throw them in the clink.
Oh, yeah.
All you gotta do is do that to one or two of them, and the rest of these idiots, they'll fall in line. Especially that asshole in California, Gavin Newsom.
Yeah.
Did you hear him down on the border today?
Yeah, I heard him. That guy, he's about as phony as Obama.
Yeah, he's a jerk.
What do you say, Art?
He's talking about the poor farmers, and it's going to have such an effect on the economy, and the state's not going to be able to do things because all these workers that aren't going to be there. Just a lot of baloney.
Hey, all the years before all this happened, those farmers, where they came in from Mexico, they got their green cards for the season. They worked, they did the fields, they did everything else. And when the summer was over, they got their money and they went back to Mexico.
That's exactly how it's done over here in Ohio. And Teddy, when they worked for even Teddy, they had to have a green card, and they worked 6 months, and they're gone. You know, that's just the way it is.
It's the way it's always been, in my lifetime anyway.
I don't know why he was talking like that.
And double whoop, yeah, I said that's the way it's always been in my lifetime.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's always been that way, and it's been like that in California. All those people hire they hire all those people from Mexico and all over. And when their apple season or their peach season or orange season, sometimes those farmers just specialize in one thing. They specialize in raising oranges, and they'll have 25,000 acres of oranges. And, it's seasonal,
Seasonal work.
We always have, there are always we have a lot of people here that work in the muck field. It's called the muck fields. They call them the muck fields because they're black. The ground is black as black. It's unbelievable.
Good rich soil.
Oh, yeah, it's unbelievable.
The soil's nice and black like that. That means it's good. It's good, and anything will grow in it.
In the wintertime, the snow don't even stay on it because the sun heats it up and the snow melts.
Yeah, and it gets the water.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They grow 3 times a year. They grow 3 seasons. So it's unbelievable what they do in the muck fields. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I used to get a kick out of those people over there that work for Teddy. They were funny as all hell.
I got no problem with any individual, unless they're, I do have a little bit of a problem with, maybe maybe I'm a little prejudiced, or maybe I'm just damn scared of people from the Middle East. I don't, I know a lot of them are good, but there's also a lot of them that aren't not so good, and they want to do harm to this country. But anybody else, I got no problem with them trying to be citizens of this country, but they got to do it the right way.
Well, our administration didn't. They just wanted to get them in here, man, so they could fill them. Get them in here. Bring them in here. We need these seats. We need more seats filled at the House. We need more seats for this state. We need more seats. We need just bring them in.
Oh, they wanted to bring them in and allow them to vote, but
right.
This time the Republicans were ready for him, and they had everything ready in case they did. And that's why the Democrats couldn't cheat this time, although they tried to.
Right. And they go by, doesn't it go by how many people are in your state? I mean, if you have more people in your state, I don't know how that works, but they wanted more seats too, so they wanted to put them in certain areas so they have more seats, you know.
Yeah, but that's only for the citizens. It's not for illegals. You're talking about the census.
Yeah.
Hello, radio.
There's Buzz.
Oh, Buzz Radio.
Hello, Michael J. and Jimmy, and I don't know who else is in there, but anyway, good morning, W4BUZ.
Hey, Buzz, how you doing tonight?
Oh, pretty good, Art. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
It's great to hear you.
Morning, Buzz Radio.
Good morning, good morning.
You sound awful thin.
He's on one of his old radios.
I'm on the 830, Jimmy.
Okay.
Hey, Jimmy, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I had to switch amps out, and I'm back on the Kenwood tonight. It's snowing so hard I can't keep the solid state running.
Wow, you gotta be kidding me.
Nope. How's my signal over there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, you're 40 over almost.
Yeah, you're way up now.
I'll take it.
Michael J., you still got a pretty good ear. You picked up that I was on the boat anchor real quick.
Oh, yeah.
And hello, Gary.
That's how old are you, Gary? Okay.
Hey, Brian, how you doing? Is it real cold up there? You got a lot of snow on the ground? You don't have any on the ground right now? Oh, okay, I hear you. Jimmy, did it help any when I backed up on the mic gain right there? Does that sound a little bit smoother?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I had snow. I had like 2 inches of snow in the driveway today.
So what happened to it? Is it all gone?
No, today's high was like 19 with the wind chill.
So you still got a couple inches then?
Oh yeah.